Hey folks, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to redo a list from last year. Every year I do this like at least couple of times. I show you some of my lists such as gym, office, casual, blue. A lot of to make content you can make up a lot of lists. So today I have 15 fragrances that I set up, and I think these are going to be excellent choice for work because these in general are really good for office work purpose, professional. They smell really nice on most part. They're affordable, and they smell fresh, clean, inoffensive. At workplace you don't want to offend anybody, you don't want to get a complaint, or you don't want to be too flirty, stuff like that. So as you can see, some of my big guns that I bought, like Mephisto Gentleman, Pacific Rock Moss, or Bohemian Lime, they're there, but I did not feature them because they're going to be featured in a different video that's going to come up perhaps tomorrow. So I don't want to show you once again in this list, no honorable mention. Just don't want to show you fragrances like the classics such as Versace Purom. This is the king of fresh office signature scent worthy. Great fragrance like Dunhill's Icon or Dunhill Century. These fragrances are already known in the community. They are great fragrances. Or even it will be like, one of my, if it's up to me, I would feature this bit old school fragrance like Platinum Egoiste by Chanel. Great fragrance for signature scent. But I want to show you some other ones like lesser talked about. Okay, so let's see how these ones like do in the list, and I think they're gonna be excellent choices for work. Okay, so here you go. So without any honorable mention, let me start with this perfume from House of Azzaro. Inoffensive, inexpensive, nice tea note mask, a little bit violets, and stays simple, a little bit of chrome, that is chrome united. So this fragrance I got a giant 200 ml, looks really nice, the juice color, that's why I got it. And these fragrances are still, even 200 ml is going to be very affordable, much more affordable compared to many other upper end designer fragrance. So this one, the juice color is great, affordable price tag, inoffensive, and the fragrance, check out my review on each one. This makes excellent office scent, so let me keep it there. Okay, so that's number 15. Number 14, another massive bottle that I have, and I think this fragrance I really am, is growing on me. This is similar vein with Dior Sauvage blue fragrance, that blue trend, but I think this is not a groundbreaking fragrance, but this one, for the money what you spend, you get a very good perfume. This is Coach for Him. I would say Coach Platinum is better. I don't own it, so I'm showing you Coach for Him. This one I think has Ambroxan, I'm not sure, but really nice, fresh, blue, inoffensive, and very strong at first. It feels almost like pineapple up top, so that kind of feel. Great office and work scent. You can also go for, say, Prada, Luna Rosa, Carbon, similarly fashion. Also YSL YEDP, but I'm not featuring that today. So that's number 14. Number 13, you'll see a pattern here, or on most part they're gonna be similar, fresh, kind of like masculine, a little bit spicy. This is another fragrance, okay? Rochas L'Homme, okay? This perfume I recently featured in my channel, like think last year or so, and this is such a good fragrance. Like, do not listen to reviews or just Fragrantica or just pass on fragrances. I just keep saying that this is such a great unique perfume. Okay, it has freshness, it has some spiciness, very sexy, very manly, a little bit of freshness as well. So number 13, we're gonna go with Rochas L'Homme. Okay, so 15 for 13, 12. I'm gonna show you a fragrance nobody shows. This fragrance is Dolce & Gabbana The One Grey. Many people forgot that this one exists. There's this one, The One Gentleman. These two are my favorite from the line, alongside the One EDP and other ones. This one, great thing about this one has better performance than the One EDT. Not by far, but good lasting power. Projection is good, like moderate. And the thing is, it features cardamom. Really good fragrance. Check it out. Fresh, spicy at the same time. Dolce & Gabbana The One Grey. And then we're gonna go with, I think, number 11, and then we hit top 10. Number 11, this fragrance is all great. Like, I'm just ranking them for the video purpose. There are many other fragrances I did not show today. There are better fragrances than that you like, but I'm just showing you some lesser known ones, so as usual. So number 11, once again I bring back Mr. Burberry. This is Indigo. They have quite a few flankers. I think they have Mr. Burberry EDP. Such a great underappreciated line. These fragrances have great longevity, great presentation. Look at that, a great price point. This one features beautiful spearmint, but not to the point of the original. It doesn't have that very sharp spearmint. This is more like a sweet spearmint, and it's a really nice, fresh, Really nice. If you do like mint, just check it out. It does have very versatile feel to it, very handsome and very inoffensive as well. Mr. Burberry Indigo. So that's first five or last five. So now top 10. Number 10, I'm going to start with this fragrance. I think this one is going to get so much love. I'm going to give it so much love because I love this perfume already. It's such a great fragrance, such a versatile, long-lasting, and compared to one fragrance like a very high fragrance in community called Acqua di Gio Essenza. You guys know what I'm talking about. That is Bentley For Men Silverlake. I did give it a very high score. I did really like the bottle present. It's very cool and kind of like a, it gives you feel like it's going to be cooling you around, and does have really nice smell to it. It does smell like Acqua di Gio DNA, but it has its own smell. Check out my review. Number 10 is Bentley For Men Silverlake. Very nice release, very long lasting for a fresh perfume. So number 9, I'm going to bring back this one, this baby. YSL L'homme Le Parfum. Again, beautiful juice, as you can see, blue colored juice, and it's really nice, eye-catching blue. Okay, so the thing about this one, how different this is from the original, I actually discussed in my individual review. This fragrance, it's better performer than YSL L'homme. YSL L'homme literally goes away after 1 to 2 hours. You cannot smell anything anymore. This one has more body to that, and it feels a little bit more modern. Yeah, I've added some notes to it. It does have the original DNA, but it definitely is a better, more modern version of YSL L'homme. So the YSL L'homme Le Parfum. You can go for Ultime if you find it also good. So next one is gonna be, I think, number 8. Number 8 is gonna be a classic. I cannot miss out on this. I highly recommend this all the time. This is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce & Gabbana Pour Light Blue Eau Intense, or Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense Pour. Either way you say, EDP. Okay, so I do recently have the one, so many like lines nowadays, you get confused. I did buy the Sun, but I'm gonna feature it in a different video. But for office professionalism, this is gonna have great performance. Out of all these, this is one of the best performers in this line. Now it's more affordable, really nice smell, less pepper, floral, aquatic, really cooling, soothing, and masculine scent. Okay, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense Pour. Okay, EDP. That's my number 8. So number 7, we're gonna go with a little bit of not so fresh, but I think it's more wearable version of the extreme version. This one you can wear it throughout the year, but it's not smelling fresh. It's more about cacao, patchouli, a little bit of woody, kind of chocolatey, but at the same time it has freshness about it. It's more watery. Not watery in a sense that it's watery aquatic, but if you see the fragrance, you know what I mean. The fragrance would be L'Instant de Guerlain EDT by Guerlain. This is available, this version. This is such a genuine gentlemanly fragrance. It's so beautiful. The bitter cacao, at first you'll be like, no, this is a bit bitter. Once you get used to it, you'll see. If you love Dior Homme, this is more sophisticated version of Dior Homme. Just said it. Okay, so L'Instant de Guerlain EDT is my number 7 choice. Number 6, many people will be upset, but I actually preferred the last 5 over this one because I think those are a little bit more interesting. But this, hands down, are the best fragrances ever if you talk about safe perfumes. Prada L'Homme, I do have a backup bottle. I didn't open it, but once this one runs out, I'll open it. Prada L'Homme, what can I say? This is just everybody loves this. Nothing to hate about it. Iris, kind of like fresh, clean, bit powdery, bit moist, really nice bottle with grip. I like Prada Amber Pour better than this, but for office, Amber Pour I think is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, bit getting discontinued and all that, but Prada L'Homme is definitely big bottle worth the 150 ml. It will serve you a long time. You just need a little bit more spray, that's all. So top 5. What are my top 5 picks and how did I pick them? I picked them strictly based on my preference, regardless of what others would think or performance. These are not my first issue. My first concern is how much I enjoy the smell. Okay, just based on smell. So number 5, I'm gonna start with one fragrance I think I really enjoy. It's a classic take. It's a take on a classic, and this is from House of Hugo Boss. This Hugo Boss bottled Intense EDP. I'll write down the name so if it definitely it's the darker juice. So this, what's so great about it? It's sweet. It's got cinnamon. Oh man, the apples. It's such a tasty, well-known DNA. The thing is, this fragrance never failed to entertain me. No matter how many times I smell it, so posh, so classy, and then the leather in this is just sophisticated. So the thing is, this fragrance, I understand this will be better in colder weather, but if you want a better perform of Hugo Boss, you should go with this one. Before it's too rare to find. I heard it's discontinued. Get a bottle or backup bottle. Intensity is the best from this line. So number 4, Terre d'Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver. How much I cherish it, how much I like value it, I have already discussed in my reviews, some of the previous videos. This is such a great fragrance. This is the reason why I did not feature Grey Vetiver, which is a great classic Tom Ford, but that's more pricey than this. Also, the favorite of mine is Amouroud. I do have Lunar Vetiver, but over those I chosen this one because this is more affordable. Such a long-lasting, beautiful, sophisticated, citrusy vetiver with orange and the typical dry down of Terre d'Hermes. Okay, modern masterpiece. Number 3, this bit getting a bit rare to find. Okay, but I will definitely say, if you still can find it, buy it right now. Even if you don't understand it, keep using it. One day you'll understand what a great masterpiece this is. Mint, vanilla, I think patchouli. I think those are the more dominant notes. And this is from House of Cartier. Cartier makes such great fragrances. Cartier and Hermes, for me, there's a tie of a house. When they make this kind of fragrances, like they feature vetiver, something sweet, mint, it's always going to smell amazing, unique. And this is very long lasting, just like the Terre d'Hermes. This fragrance has also a sport version. I loved it. I ran out of my bottle, but this is actually in shape of a Cartier Roadster watch. I mean the Cartier Roadster watch. Very beautiful bottle, very beautiful smell, unique and long lasting. Cartier Roadster, definitely in my top 5. So number 2, we're talking about Hermes, we're talking about Cartier. Let's talk about Guerlain a little bit once again. After the good Lanston de Guerlain, I'm bringing this one. It's again discontinued, I heard, but you can definitely find it still. And these Guerlain fragrances are more affordable. I mean, like not super expensive like their niche line or niche perfumes. I would actually essentially pick Guerlain Vetiver, but today I'm showing Guerlain Homme Intense EDP. What's so good about this boring looking bottle? Trust me, this, when you look at it, like, oh, it's a black bottle with a silly cap. This is a mojito in a bottle. If you do like mint, it's a sweet mint with definite vetiver in there in the dry down, but great thing is about a little bit darkness at it. Okay, it's very masculine, very up class, it's very entertaining. Don't tell people what you're wearing, what house. People will tell you that you smell great. And this fragrance, even a boozy fragrance, can make it at your workplace. Trust me, you're not gonna smell like a drunk person. Okay, Guerlain Homme Intensity B, great fragrance. So that leads me to number 1. This is the most expensive, I think, in this line today. And I picked it for a reason that I really think this fragrance is super underrated. I really enjoy how beautifully this plays out. You have to understand, give it some time. I was gonna put Nishane Saffron Colonies as my number 1, which is a winner. Same price range actually with this. You cannot go wrong with this one. That's a great fragrance as well. For that matter, Sidrat Boise or something from Mansour is also good. But this one right here, you should try. If you do like Bleu de Chanel, this is in the same price range. Okay, this is Amouroud Wet Stone. So this perfume has beautiful presentation. The bottle, cap, everything is just heavy. It smells, I mean, the bottle feels very premium, and the everything is just great about this house. So best thing about this fragrance is that ambergris they feature in this. It does smell in the same class as, say, Guerlain by Parfum de Marly, but much better built. The freshness up top, some aquatic notes, fresh, fruity vibe. You almost feels like there is a, say, watermelon note. If you do like those, you know. So if you like Irolfa by Creed, this is more affordable version of those. Very good performer, very nice. He can pick you up compliments. So these are my 15 work fragrances. I think they're gonna do great, but these are not the only ones. I have plenty more. I can do this list with different fragrances several times. I will not run out of fragrances, but for today I'm going to show you this ones. Try them out. Really good, professional smelling, clean and handsome, mature fragrances. Have a nice day. Let me see if I can do one more video today. Bye bye.